Hey everyone, who's in there? Joe, Khadijah. Oh, Khadijah, why do you gotta mention cornbread when you gonna make me want some? Because now I'm gonna want some cornbread. But I'm gonna wait until people get here till I get started. Because I know I want to talk about this Love After Lockup show. I don't know how many people actually watch the show. I know it's been mentioned to me several times, but you know, I don't know. So I'll just wait for people to get in here. Yeah, cornbread is just real good, but it definitely tends to make you put some thickness on you. You said you wanted some too cornbread. It's delicious. Hey, free spirit. You said you watch Love After Lockup. Yeah, over the past 2 days, I really had to get caught up on. I had to watch the entire season too, which I mean it was only 14 episodes, so that was fine. But I did watch it. Hey Leo, my day was cool, laid back. Free Spirit said Megan said that there's a possibility that they will be back. Yeah, I was reading up on some of that too. I was reading up on her saying that like I really what I liked more about it than Megan was her dad. Hey JV. Let me send you guys links in case you want to come up because with these Patreons, anybody can come up if they want to. So I'll send some out and then I'll drop it in the chat for people whose emails I don't have. But I liked didn't she have such a good dad? I liked like Megan's example of a dad. Like he was such a great comforting dad. Like she seemed like she had a real awesome dad. But she made herself look like, well, her saying that she's going to they'll probably be back is what yeah, that's the one that is weird because what would they be doing? And my follow-up said that she said that they're still talking, and it's like, why would you still be talking to him? Like that's what didn't make any sense to me. But I'll watch the third season. I'll watch it, see what it's about. Hey, Jack's Jet. Yeah, I liked her dad and how her dad gave her the advice and dealt with the situation, and especially on the season finale. I mean, because that was like when she found out all that information, and y'all saw how like I can't with these white people. Did y'all see how the white chick, whenever she was doing her confessionals or talking to the network people who were recording it, like the producers and stuff, she would talk as the white girl, but then whenever she was talking to around the dude or his family, then all of a sudden she got a thick black accent. Yeah, could you just send me some cornbread? Definitely, because I love it. And I need to stay away from it. Oh, let me throw this thing in the chat so whoever wants to. Hey, constructive. Yeah, she was complete trash, and it really irritated and annoyed me because I was just like, why does she keep trying to talk in this black accent? Like, oh, Jack's Jet, I did. I watched the finale. Yeah, I even watched part of the Where Are They Now? But then it got boring and it wasn't applying to the season 2 cast, so I stopped watching it. But yeah, but that whole situation, like shows like that, I swear, like black men really gotta pay attention to how they're depicted on TV and the way that these shows illustrate them, because even with the Puerto Rican dude, the black Puerto Rican dude, look how weak he looked on there. Joe, we're talking about love after lockup. Like he looked so weak. Like the dudes, like they just make them extra weak, especially for these white women. Yeah, free spirit. I saw that too, and I was going to talk about that too, where she said that she was his only chance for survival, and she mentioned that several times. And she's so ugly with her fat face. It's just like, if you don't get out of here, like she was gross. Yeah, she did. She went in there thinking she was going to kind of boss up on the black chick, and it's just like. But I feel like Megan should have been way more aggressive with her. I would have kept her smooth out. Talking about somebody played her. No, you got played because you're the one that's married to him. It's like, how does she think you're the one who got played? It's like, because you married to him, you carrying his kids, and he's out violating your relationship. That's her being played. That's not Megan being played. I mean, obviously Megan was being played too, but mostly that chick who's the wife, she's been played. Especially when she watches if she watches how he talked about her on the show, how he didn't want to be with her, she wasn't the one for him, you know. Like she got played more so than Megan did, to me. Joe said you can't do shows where black men look like Tickle Me Elmos. Yeah, it was just like I was just looking at the portrayal of it. You got this dude, he's in prison, in and out of prison. He got this white woman and this black woman, and stringing them both along and having unprotected sex with both of them and cheating on one of them and getting them like it was just a mess. Yeah, and his mom, Jax, I didn't like his mom. I felt like his mom was dusty. She really was. I really felt like she was dusty because she was telling, like, why would you keep telling your son to go be with a vindictive white woman? Like, how does that work? Where you just sit up and tell your son, go be with this vindictive white woman? And then when she sat there and talked about how disgusted she was, you can tell all of that vitriol came from the fact that she was being cheated on with a black woman. Like, she especially hated the fact that he was cheating on her, because I think she would have accepted it better if he was cheating on her with a white woman. But for the fact that he cheated on her and that was a black woman that he was planning to marry, oh, that put like that really did her in. Because y'all know white women be hating that because they be thinking they got one up anyway. And then because she tried to sit there and sneak diss her, hey Shanice, she tried to sit there and sneak diss her on how she looked. And it's like, it doesn't matter how you think she looks. Your man clearly thought that she was worth cheating on you with and planning to marry her. So apparently, it's like she didn't realize her opinion of how Megan looked didn't even matter. Because really, it's like, well, that makes it worse if your man has such a low level of respect for you that he would cheat on you with a woman that's ugly. When really Megan looked a million times better than her. But did y'all see how she tried to sneak this though? Oh, hey, Karen. Yeah, it's interesting. Nyla is the one that had me watching it. Nyla had me watching it, and I was like, "Well, let me just get on season 2." And I did watch it back to back. It was interesting. And then that white dude with the missing teeth at the bottom, he was so dusty. Yeah, she was Jax. She was just ugly. She was just way too ugly and stupid. And it's just like her fake the fakeness and her switching back and forth from white girl to what she perceives to be ghetto black girl is what really really made me want to jump through the TV. Like I literally wanted to jump through the TV because I'm like, why does she keep doing that? Turning on this weird accent every time she's around him and her family. It's not. It's on WeTV. There are so, and if you have Fire Stick, you can get it on Fire Stick. If you have cable, just watch it on the WeTV app. That's like I don't. I was able to watch it on WeTV because I don't watch the cable at my apartment, but it's provided. So I just log in. I just log in with Spectrum, and then that's how we use it. Or whatever cable service, whether it's Spectrum, Charter. I mean, those two are the same thing, but still, um, Comcast, AT&T, whoever provides cable. And so I watched it on the WeTV app. She was playing the role of the town burn in the sun. But do y'all see how much whiter these mixed kids are? Because that girl doesn't, his daughter doesn't even look like she's mixed. That looks like a white baby to me. Like these mixed kids are getting whiter and whiter. I mean, do y'all think that her kid with her and Michael's kid looks mixed? Because I don't think she does. I think she looks like a white girl. Yeah, he should have checked to see if it was his. Because she did. She looked just like her ugly mom. Eric said between the show and 90 Day Fiance TV show, the dysfunction of interracials. Yep. Oh, you said it don't work for you? Okay, let me send it to you. Constructive, yeah. Yeah, then that new season of 90 Day Fiance is coming too. It's about to come out. I think in April. And I'm definitely gonna watch that. The Happily Ever After. But Love After Lockup, I didn't think it was what it actually is. It's definitely a lot different than what I thought it was. I thought it would be like kind of like um it would be women behind bars or deadly women style. That's what I thought it would be. So I think that the way that it's structured, I think that's actually a good way that it's structured actually. Okay, what am I? Oh yeah, I'm sending you the link. Constructive. I accidentally closed out my window. And then the chick that left it, what did y'all think about the what was her name? Lizzie and that dude. And boy was he ugly. He should have knew that she was like she had major game though. She had like her level of game is to be taught to people. She needs to teach that. The way she was getting dude, she said she got them to give her $800,000 while she's in prison. Like she had, what was she working? And that's what I want to know. I want to know what type of game that did she get put on to? Like that dude sit there and spend $90,000 on her. I sent you the link, constructive. Yeah, but well, from the one dude, Jack the Jet, from the one dude that she ended up when she got out of prison. The one that she linked up with when she got out of prison, he said he spent 90 grand on her. That one man, but she did say collectively, from the men she got 800 grand, but she definitely got 90 from that one person. That was a but that's a lot that she was getting at. I don't know why she wasn't saving some of that. Like she should have been saving some of that, because if she's just sitting in prison and she's dealing with the prison commissary, I mean, you can save. But she did say she had some of them pay off her restitution and stuff like that. So maybe that's what she was doing. Yeah, Jax, that's what I was trying to say. Well, what's she doing with that? But she did say some of it. I think she said she had $10,000. I don't know why she got 9 years for having DUIs though. Like she should never have had been in jail for 9 years just for having DUIs. And then what was she in there for? Some banking or something? Free Spirit said, I'm mad he let Lizzie ride away with the car he purchased. I would have confiscated that and traded it in for money. I thought it was interesting that he let her walk away, leave with it too. Yeah, I think it's quite interesting too. I didn't expect that he would, but I mean, if he, well, and then she had the suspended license. She can't drive, so she couldn't register the car in her name. So it has to still be in his name. So that is an interesting point. Yeah, he was a career trick. And he should have got his teeth fixed. That was like nasty. But you could tell he had such a low self esteem. And he was gross anyway. Like everything about him was hella gross. And the fact that there was another black woman that he's able to get, it's like, I don't know what's going on with these black women. It's like, why would you be with him? It's like he's looking nasty. But I know she has to be happy she didn't have sex with him and she got a car out of it and all that money and didn't even have sex with him. Hopefully she wants sex to last 200. Exactly. Well, he said he was broke and in debt. So he don't even have $200 no more. He don't even have $200. It's time to drop it like it's hot because it's spring break. But I mean, Jax, what did you think about the black Puerto Rican dude obsessing over that big fat white woman? And then it's like he looked so passive and dumb, like letting her. He didn't believe that she should be with women, but he let her sit there and disrespect him by kissing her friend in front of him. Like, and then he said at the end that she was like his dream woman. How is what does she have 12 felonies? I think she had a number of different felonies. So a fat white woman convicted felon is your dream woman? Like I don't know, where do they be getting these? Like I really want to know, where do they be getting these men from? Like that was crazy to me to see him sitting up there talking about that's his dream woman. But he's probably one of those ones who don't claim blackness. He just claims Puerto Rican or Hispanic or something like that. He probably doesn't even claim blackness. Oh yeah, he would have. And her friend looked way better. Like her friend looked way better than her. He would have Jax, he would have never even talked to her if she was black. He wouldn't have went like because he wouldn't have accepted a black woman off of the felon website. Maybe if she was like super light skinned and biracial, maybe, but I don't believe that he would have even accepted her if she was black. Because how many dudes are going to go on a prison website and say, let me go find this black woman? They will overlook black women who not in prison. So they definitely won't go find one who's in there. And you know how the Afro Latinas are anyway. Afro Latin people are just really they just want some white. And then he's on there letting her kid disrespect him. Her whole white kid. He's willing to accept her and her whole white kid. Right. Shanice, she was gross. And she's bisexual, so she's gonna be cheating on him for she's gonna be cheating on him with a white woman probably. That's what's probably gonna happen. She's gonna be sitting up there cheating on him with a white woman because she doesn't care anything about his wishes. I didn't get how she was his dream woman either, but some people just want white. Oh yeah, well Joe, well yeah, because we know you and I don't see you, Joe, as anybody that would be anywhere near that. I know black men who wouldn't touch a white woman, who don't even really want them talking to them. But on that show, she was nasty. Yeah, Khadija, they are. Have you seen Love After Lockup? I'm telling y'all, Nyla really peer pressured me into watching it, and then when I watched it, it was interesting. That white chick in Auburn, Washington. Let me tell you about Auburn, Washington, okay? Because Auburn, Washington is about 30 to 40 minutes south of Seattle. It's more towards Tacoma. And Auburn is meth head. When I say it's meth head trailer park central, it is literally meth head trailer park central. And it's funny because I was thinking that when I saw that she was from Auburn, Washington, and during the part where the dude's mom said that he was on meth, I was like, well, yeah. Yep. Auburn sure is trailer trash. It is, and anywhere near Auburn is trailer park. It's like one huge explosion of one. It's like a big trailer park just exploded, and the remnants landed in Auburn. Free Spirit, I'm mad that she did that too. Yep, she bailed him out, and she was just stupid. It's like, why are you bailing him out? She should have never bailed him out. And he broke up with her and went and started living with another woman. Oh, Carol, I didn't know you used to live in Seattle. Yeah, Diva One is worth watching. It's worth watching. It was actually pretty interesting. I mean, of course, they're going to have the standout storyline as the black man, the white woman, and the other black woman. And it's like, I feel like they purposely put that on there like that. But he was just the epitome of dust. Exactly. Jax J, he was a pale pookie. He was for sure a pale pookie. And he's sitting there missing a teeth, just talking about he don't want to work. It's like, mm-mm. Oh yeah, Carib, you did say that you were over there in Portland. So but so you know that Auburn is trash. So soon as I heard that, I was like, as soon as I saw Auburn, Washington, I'm like, yeah, this is 100% trailer trash. Meth head one of them was a meth head. I knew one of them had to be a meth head if they were from Auburn. Like I remember I had to drive to somewhere that was even close to Auburn, and the closer you get to it, the more trailer park it gets. It just gets all the way white trash the closer you get to Auburn. And there's of course some Mexicans over there too, but for the most part, it's white trash. But see, Scarlett, I think 90 Day Fiance is better though. And 90 Day Fiance is more entertaining. And let me see when the new season of 90 Day Fiance comes out. Um, Although with Chantel, I feel like with her storyline, they're just piling stupid stuff on there just for the sake of giving her a storyline. Came back with a baby story. They hadn't had that show on there for a while. I'm gonna start watching it because I didn't even know that they brought back a baby story. I haven't seen. I used to always watch that. Do y'all remember that show on TLC, a baby story where they would just show you? Yeah, Pedro and Chantel will be back. I'm gonna try to find the trailer and show you guys in a minute. I'm trying to find the trailer so I can show you. Um, but yeah, they're coming back because I want to see what time it comes on. Like, I want to. Oh, why did it? I don't want this part up there, but it'll. Um, so it's TLC. Nobody. Let me see if I can find it. Um, where is my little show bar? Okay, shows. And we'll go to 90 Day Fiance. Happily Ever After. And nobody wants to watch the latest season, the last season. I want to know the new season. You know who I want to know if they're going to come back because you know whoever was watching it, George, and George went to jail. See, I don't want to start from the beginning. So now let me look at see what it comes out. Because I saw the little trailer for it. Oh, season 4. Okay. Happily Ever After. Because that's what I want to see if that comes back on. But Pedro and Chantel are definitely coming back. And now, okay, let me show you guys. How do I get this out? Wait, where was it? Is this it? Hopefully they don't try to give me a copyright for this. But let's see. Because they will try to give you a copyright strike for something in a hot minute. So they're just gonna say is I don't like her parents at all. Like I don't like anything about Chantel's parents. But do y'all remember this show? Why am I so touched by this show of A Baby Story? Probably because I used to watch it such a long time ago. And I used to like watch it back to back to back. And I hadn't seen it. It's like it's almost like they had taken it off and then now they brought it back. Like I used to watch this years ago. And see, they only got the 2010. It's like they stopped that season 13. Um, and now they have it back on there. And did they do new seasons? Yeah, it's like I haven't seen. See, they stopped doing it for like 9 years. I wonder, am I the only person in here who used to watch it? Oh, you did. Oh, it says June 25th. That's not spring. That's summer. That's summer. JV, were you not able to hear the sound? Was anybody else able to hear the sound? Yeah, the dad is cool. Her mom is just really annoying. I don't like her mom. Her mom was just very, very annoying. And I feel like they try to purposely put like different types of drama there where there is none because it's like they shouldn't be having those same drama. Like didn't he say that he didn't want to be around her family? Oh no, it was playing on my side. I don't know why the audio wasn't coming through for you guys. Cuz it was loud on mine. No, I didn't. But the only thing that was on there was they were in the car and there was a conversation between the mom. Let me try to play it without the screen share so you got I can see if let me know if you hear it this time when I play it. 'Cause I don't know why it wouldn't. Did you guys hear it? Why wouldn't let me check my audio. That doesn't make any sense. Why? And see, sometimes I swear that yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I don't know why it's not playing the sound. It should be playing the sound. And sometimes it just be acting so weird. But they're just basically sitting in the car. The mom calls in and invites Pedro to the house. That's the only thing that happens. And they have a little dumb discussion about it. It is, Diva. It's set up the way it should be. It's I just don't know why it's not doing it. Because it's yeah, it's definitely set up with the settings on how it should be to hear it. Okay, let's see. Let's see if you guys can hear it now. Okay, did you guys hear it? Khadija, you said the chick from Q Butter's channel cursed my computer after you went off on her. Yeah, she was just, I don't, she was just an idiot. And Ren had to go off on her, and it looks like so did Taz. Oh yeah, Diva went on. I'm just gonna leave it be then, because I don't know what's going on with it, but it definitely should be doing it. But yeah, she was an idiot. Wait, what show is this? Oh, Dare to Wear. Where do they be getting these dumb shows from? Yeah, but she was just stupid. Do you like? She made no sense at all. She made no sense at all, and she came up there, JV. She came up specifically to because I think she had a problem. I think she had a problem to begin with. Yeah, I didn't. I missed the part where that came in at. I missed that part. I would have to. I wanted to go back and listen to that part and try to see where that part came from.
Hey,
Hey,
Cindy.
Jamie.
How are you?
Good. You were there, weren't you, when during that time?
Yeah, I was there for a little bit. She was just rude as fuck. Like she
You
refused to
were.
elaborate her talking points. Like she was just flat out lying with some of her talking points. I was like, it was so aggravating.
And some of them she wasn't even answering based on the question. Like, I don't even know why she was there. And then it's like that dude trolling the chat room, continuously mentioning my name. It's like, don't mention my name. Like, I just don't know what's wrong with some of these people. I really don't. But she
Yeah.
was extra annoying. And I think she was lying. I think she is this chick that someone tried to get me to do a collaboration with, and she wouldn't do it. And I think she is that chick. And then they had arranged it. I had like an offline Google Hangout where she was familiar with my content, and she was speaking the same thing, talking about how Black women are to blame. She was talking the same counterpart talking points. And I think she sat up there on the panel and lied and said that wasn't her. And I know it was her.
Yeah, it was. I mean, obviously, she already knew like who you were, your content or whatnot, because of things that she was saying to you, and she was already on attack mode. Like even when you asked basic questions, just basic questions, she was already on attack mode. So I felt like she was lying as well.
And she was. I know it was her. I know it was her. I can't remember who it was that arranged it. It might have been Phil or it might have been Angel. I'm not sure who it was because this was like um, a year or so ago. This was either like last year or the year before that. Um, yeah, I think it might have been in 2017, and I forgot what it was. Someone came to and said, she had been familiar with the content, and they wanted us to do a collaboration. So we had like a offline discussion, and then before it could be set up, she went back to the person and said that she didn't want to do it. She said that she didn't want to do it. We had a brief conversation about Black women being to blame. So I know for a fact that that was her, and she was sitting up there lying.
Wow. And did she really say? Because I had to click off because I was so annoyed. Did she really say that black women look like trannies when they wear weaves?
I didn't even see how that started. When I came back in because I was working out, Ren was cussing her out over that.
Oh
Yeah, Ren
wow.
was going in. I'm gonna try to find it so we can listen to it because I didn't see how it started either. I want to see if because I
Yeah,
thought
yeah, I'd love to hear the
yeah he
replay on
started a
that.
new one. Yeah, Q Butter started a new one. He had invited me
Yeah, he
to. So
got a
let
new
me see
one
if I
now.
can find it where she's talking about it because
Yeah, because he's on another one right now.
yeah I can't do marathon live streams like I really can't.
No, it's like him, Q, like him, Q, and Who else is it? Him, Q, and Taz. I think are on there, and somebody else.
I'm gonna have to put it on my phone because apparently my speakers on my computer don't want to do it. But let me try to find the minute mark of it, and try to figure out when.
Hey Joe, how are you?
Oh, okay, how you doing there, JB?
I'm just dying with this ugly avatar. I know it's art, but it throws me off.
Actually, you should see a picture in a minute. See, this thing has been doing real goofy because now you're saying you see the avatar.
Right. And before it was your picture.
Right. And now
Okay,
I'm
I
looking.
think I found the minute mark. So
Okay.
let me pull it up on my phone so I can see if you guys can hear it. Since my computer for some reason is not submitting
play the
yeah.
shenanigans.
Because I didn't know how. I just came back in and I'm like, Ren is going all the way in. I was like, Ren is just like give her the business, and I didn't understand why.
I mean, that's nothing abnormal there.
So here's the issue. They're saying that based on what she just said, and they're trying to make it sound like she. Of
course, men too, but that wasn't the question. The question was the women. So
I know, and that's why I say this is the remedial hour. Because
I think this might have been where it started. Can you guys hear?
I'm not talking about it just from
yes.
Yeah, we can hear it.
The way it is as a whole, because these relationship conversations pointing the finger at each other don't get you nowhere. A lot of times you end up pointing the fingers and saying the man should be doing this, the women should be doing this, but that dynamic might not even apply in the relationship that you're in. You can't tell me what I should be doing.
It relates to every relationship.
It doesn't, though. It really doesn't.
Accountability doesn't?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, you shouldn't be I don't understand. Okay,
but no, people hold their mates accountable in different ways. Your levels of accountability and the way you choose to exercise what's right and wrong and how you deal with it is going to be different than the way I hold mine accountable.
But the problem is, women haven't been held accountable. That's why we in this hell right now.
See, it was definitely her. I'm telling y'all, it was definitely her.
Everybody should be put on a pedestal. Okay. All these women should be put on a pedestal. You know, you have to be held accountable. It's like women decide they want to do whatever the hell they want to. And right now, black woman, she looks like a goddamn let me tell you something about a black woman. You know, it's really sad that we have.
Are you including yourself in this? Are you talking about you too?
No,
or just every other woman?
No.
Every other black woman, but not you.
No, not every other black woman. Most.
But not you.
But let me finish. You don't even know what I'm gonna say yet.
But not you.
Right. Because you haven't heard what I'm gonna say. And I say what I'm gonna say, and maybe you can understand what I mean.
Sure.
Okay. Me, myself, I'm segment raw. Somebody asked. I'm segment raw. So I am 100% natural. I have natural hair, no makeup, none of that. And at this point, no, well, I'm trying to make a point. Hold on. Let me make a point. At this point, women they look like trannies. Now, we have a lot of trannies out here, and we all look the same. Wait a minute. I'm saying how the men end up confused. And
we're not confused.
Wait a minute.
I'm not confused.
Let me finish.
What the fuck?
Let me finish.
Go ahead, man.
No, I'm saying, okay, I'm talking about the submission. All the conversations. This is wrapped up in all the conversations we had so far. Oh, if you only see me, baby. Let me email you my picture.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me email you my picture. Wait a minute. Can I get it? No, you didn't let me finish what I'm trying to say. You want to act like you victimized. Let me finish what I'm saying. Go ahead. Now, I'm just looking at the whole picture. How we ended up here. You know, hopefully somebody else will look
Hair
at
and
it.
makeup
These
ain't
women.
got shit to do with how we ended up where we are.
What'd you say?
Hair and makeup don't have shit to do where we are.
Wait a minute.
Black women look like trannies, man.
Wait a minute. Huh?
You literally just said black women look like trannies to us. To me.
You don't understand what I'm saying. Okay, you don't understand how much I love black women. But I gotta tell the truth.
You said, excuse me, ma'am, you said men are being confused by who's a tranny. You're speaking for men.
That's not what I said.
That's literally what you said.
That's not what I said.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Start at the beginning. Okay. What I'm saying is the way the black women look today, you can't tell them apart. I'm not saying the black man is confused on who's a man and who's a woman. A man knows. I'm saying that what is the tranny has a fake butt, fake titties, fake hair. He have on makeup. A black woman have fake titties, fake hair, makeup. We have to. How we gonna fight this fight if we all faked up? I mean, we gotta be real. I can't imagine a black woman going to fight with me and you got all this, man. You got all this makeup and all this other stuff on. You have to come natural. See, that's just part of our freedom. That's how we gonna get to where we need to be. We gonna have to look at it. It might be painful, might make you mad, but I'm not trying to make you mad. I just want you to look at it.
I'm never mad.
I'm with Red.
I'm not
Look at the mirror.
Let me get in here, y'all. We got a lot.
It's not hard.
Hold on, let's
Hold on, sis. Hold on.
Hold
Sis. We good. You know, I gotta take a second to thank everybody that was super chatting and that's been donating. I want everybody to know we almost reached the next milestone, 25,000 donations. It took the time, but we almost got there. Want everybody to be thankful.
Taylor is a fool. Taylor, I'm looking at the chat.
We got our
Look, I'm looking at the chat, and Taylor was in there like talking about get her. And he can't. It's like, stop it. This woman is a nutbag.
That lady was.
Everybody's contributing. We got almost 10 more students or something like that this last week.
But Ren had to cuss her out, Khadijah.
I know.
In the mix, everybody on this panel, everybody in the chat and helping me, and I just want to kind of highlight that because that's really dope to me, and I just am honored to know that all these different people are involved and trying to help make this mission happen in whatever way possible. You know what I mean? Whatever way possible. So that to me is what it's about.
Hey, Q Butter, you know you got niggas down here in this chat saying that natural women look like trannies and the trannies took the baddie swag away. So here's the issue. They're saying that based on what she just said and then tried to make it sound like she didn't say it. She said that black men are confused when we look at these trannies.
No.
That's what you said. That's what you said. I'm listening to it.
No, I didn't finish. No, what I was saying is the black man is confused. Like when you take his manhood away, I mean, you don't get, no humble to the black man, treating the black man any kind of way. And then everybody's looking. I'm just saying it's a confusion. That's all I'm saying. A black man can tell a tranny from a woman.
We're supposed to be on personal accountability, though. Can a black man speak for black men and tell you that we're not running around confused or care about trannies? Straight black men don't care about trannies.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're not hearing the man tell you what men do. Men do not care about trannies.
If you bitches would stop wearing all this wig and makeup, we would defeat white supremacy.
That's not what I'm saying at all. Your name is Cass? That's not what I'm saying.
It was a little too fast. It was cool. It was something sometimes get mixed up in the translations. It's all good. It's all calm. You know, let's talk more about.
I got a rewind button on here though.
It's cool. We ain't gonna go back to after this. Focus on what can we do to be more accountable? Because, like you said, it's not about the relationship. Some of us feel like we gotta be, accountable for what other people do. You know, when do the lines get set? You know, when it's like, all right, you're imposing too much of somebody in somebody's life, and you're not. You know what I mean? So let's keep going down the lines of accountability. Somebody got a fresh question? Now I'm gonna throw it up.
White supremacy.
Who's it on me?
Can I speak on the personal accountability? Can I speak on the personal accountability? Oh, sorry.
Brother, I want to ask before you get started.
What I was saying?
Yes, finish the weave discussion because makeup and weave are destroying the black community.
We're not going down
Oh, that's not what I'm saying. Why can't we talk it all up?
We got the point where we find it. We're going to a whole other one. You know, what do we do? Can we think that communication, the accountability? You know, let's be real. Let's talk about straight to the fuck shit. We think we being like somebody said.
What I was doing.
But Q Butter, if black women would wear their natural antennas, they would be able to connect to the energy of the sun that would allow them to defeat white supremacy.
Okay, that's one of it, but it's real. It's a real deep.
She is a fool. She really is.
You know what? I was with you, Elder, and then you just went left on me. But I understood the beginning of what you were saying. You know what I mean? Anybody else got a question? Like you said.
All right, I got an angle. Then Q. I got an angle on. I have an angle on the Q. If you would like another concerning personal accountability, I think that we have to keep in mind.
Could you turn your YouTube feedback really quickly, okay?
Which you can look at. You have personal accountability where you are being just a superstar one-man team, but then you also have personal accountability to where as if you are trying to be an actual team player. And as of right now, we have a lot of superstars. You know, we have a lot of Michael Jordans, whereas we're only accountable to ourselves. But then I would ask, you know, how has that worked out for us in this competition called race? You know, I would say that it probably has been a little bit detrimental to us because we're all trying to be Michael Jordan, one man going up against 5 sorry white boys, and those 5 sorry white boys are giving us work because a individual superstar cannot defeat a team, you know. So I would just suggest that there are 2 angles that you can look at personal accountability. You know, we like to think that we can do what we like, when we like, how we like. That is true to a certain extent, but what we're lacking and what we haven't done is we haven't brought it together into a community type setting so that we can compete with our competitors out here, because our competitors are kicking our ass because they are a team, they have a system, and we're trying to be Michael Jordan, and it's not working out for us.
Thanks. Ghazali, Khadijah says she wants some chicken. What's up with a plate?
Yeah, she's just about ready. I have it on the grill, actually. Yeah, she been tagging me that question for the longest. She doing with the chicken. Gotta come to New York and babysit for me one day. For sure, man.
That's real. But nah, any more questions in the box though? But I understand where Elder comes from. He's gonna work on that a little bit.
Oh, you understand what she means? So when you see a man,
That ain't what I said.
You think it's where? Khadijah?
I said, I think it's about to come up. You said something else and then rain went off on her, so I think it's coming up.
Okay.
That's not what I said.
I actually just wanted to listen to it, so that's what you said.
I was going to ask
you want to hear it?
Go ahead, sister. Go ahead, Elder.
Huh?
Go ahead. You want to answer? Go.
No, I'm just saying that's not what I said. I was saying, you know how everybody's always down in the black man and he don't do this, he don't do that, and he's,
you know. Just said we couldn't tell trannies apart.
No, of course you can.
You didn't say that?
You can. No, that's not what I said.
Okay, hold on.
I'm always
saying.
Hey, look.
Well, if you thought I said that, that's not what I was saying.
I know what she was saying.
That's not me.
Listen.
I just don't know where it went to, but I know the beginning of what she was saying, and that shit real. If everybody fake, if the black woman, if most of the black, go ahead, Elder. Go ahead. You know what you got.
Yeah, I know what she literally just said. I just played it for you. Let me rewind it and play it again so you'll know it's not me. I'm not lying.
Okay. You have have to come natural. See, that's just part of our.
Take this back a little bit, because like it's not me making it up. Like you literally said that. I don't know if you meant it, but you said we can't.
This is why I love Cass.
Are being confused by who's a tranny.
Wait a minute. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Segment, what up?
Listen.
Start to begin. Okay.
Listen now, listen.
What I'm saying is, the way the black women look today, you can't tell them apart. I'm not saying a black man is confused.
Now I'm the GOAT. When I tell you you said something, you said it.
That's
Now you want to say it again?
No, that's that's still not what I said. That's not what I said.
That's what you said, though.
I just said.
That's what you said. But a lot.
No.
Okay, brother.
I guess I should have put a comma. Or something.
Right.
No,
Okay, brother.
I'm not saying the black man is confused who a black woman is and who the tranny is. That's definitely not what I was saying.
Okay.
I understood what
was your point with it? What was your point with it?
Oh, damn. I'm so drained trying to tell y'all that I didn't say that.
Hey, I got.
What I'm saying is,
You need to hear. I got you, sister. What she's saying.
Damn.
What she's saying is that, if you really look at it holistically, you got a lot of transgender men out here that are, and not like we can't look at them and say, okay, that's a fucking man, this is a woman. She's saying that the way that they're dressing and the way that they're acting, there's a lot of similarities between the two. Not that we don't know that one's a man and one's a woman. She's saying that it's kind of like they're all being grouped in the fucking together. I know,
that's not what I was saying.
Let me ask a question. What is a tranny trying to do? What is a tranny trying to do?
Assimilate to being a black woman.
Okay, so if a black male tranny is trying to look like a fucking woman, isn't he going to do everything he can to look like a woman? If women were only wearing froze, the tranny would wear froze and try to look like a woman. So we still be saying, well, black women, you need to get rid of your fro and straighten your hair because you look like trannies. Y'all sound stupid as fuck. These grown-ass men are trying to imitate women. So, of course, they're wearing weave and makeup. That's how they're trying to look like a fucking woman. The key word is here, they're trying to look like a woman. Women look like that. Women wear makeup. Women wear weave. Women wear nails. Women do feminine things. So if a grown-ass man is running around trying to look like a woman, you can't blame that on women and try to shame them into stop being the women that they are. That's stupid. Why don't you shame the grown-ass men that are trying to look like bitches? Do that.
You can't look like a black woman. You can't find that.
It don't matter if black women were doing a tranny would look like a natural black tranny with a fro. The point is he's trying to look like a fucking woman because there's something in his mind that tells him he's a fucking woman.
But it's a problem.
It ain't got shit to do with hair and makeup.
Y'all sound like some
Let the elder go. What's the problem, elder? Go ahead and tell it. What's the problem?
This is ugly. You look in the mirror. Look like trannies. It's like, what happened to the, this
we look like trannies or the trannies trying to look like us. These are grown-ass men trying to look like women. Think about what the fuck they're saying.
If it was natural, when they would have to worry about it.
If it was natural, they would be wearing frogs too, still trying to look like women. Still wearing dresses, looking like women. Then what would you be saying?
Right, but let me
fucking stupid.
Right,
it don't matter if they're wearing frogs, if they're wearing wigs. The fact of the matter is, a man that is a tranny is trying to look like a woman. Whether women are doing it naturally or with weave, that's what a tranny is going to do. So the hair and style is irrelevant. He's still going to imitate women.
That's a fact.
Women have to quit defending all this fakeness.
It ain't defending women. If you sound like a fool telling women to stop trying to look like women because trannies are trying to look like women. Women need to keep being women and let trannies do what the fuck they're going to do. Fuck the trannies.
We got a new person on the panel as well.
Okay, now that's where she stopped going in on her. That's when I came in. But this woman is a lunatic. Like,
where was that?
That was on Q Butter's panel earlier that we were on.
Baby.
And I got off to work out, and that's what I came back to.
Do I have an echo?
No.
Oh. Okay. Ren went the fuck off.
Yeah, she did.
She went off, but that means that she was on point. She was on point. And I've heard Q try to make that argument too about women looking like trannies, and I never understood that stupid ass perspective. They're trying to imitate us. It's just like, have y'all seen some of these transsexual men? These women that are trans, you cannot tell the difference. They're muscled up, they're bodied up. Like some of them, oh my God, they're so like, I would be like not knowing whether or not they're a man or a woman. So are they trying? So are the transsexual? Should the men stop working out because they look like transsexuals?
Exactly, Nyla. Yeah. They're even getting the masculinization breast augmentation. These women, they turn their breasts into a chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, you can't tell the difference.
That lady sounded like she had some mental issues to me.
She did, and that was the thing. I really feel like she has mental issues. What the minute I came on the panel, she was immediately in attack mode. Like she just had something that she'd been waiting to get off her chest. Then she sat up there and lied and said she wasn't that woman that I don't even remember who was trying to get me to do a one-on-one discussion with, and all of her logic was extremely lunatic. Like if you were to watch it from beginning to like I know if I watched it from the beginning to where I jumped off and came back on, this woman is a certified lunatic, and she's always talking about she's an educator of Black women and all this other stuff, and it's like you just sound dumb.
Yeah, you know what? She sounds like one of those old, miserable ass women that is jealous and competing with the younger women of today. That's exactly how she sounds.
I work with a few of those.
Yeah, she does kind of sound that way. Hey, Khadijah. Hey,
she threw a fit, Nyla. She threw a fit because I called her old girl and said that I was insulting her.
I should have been on that motherfucker. I'll show you what an insult is. Especially after she said that, you're supposed to go in on that ass.
Yeah, she had to get cussed out because
Nyla, are you bullying the baby tonight?
Huh?
Are you bullying the baby tonight?
She's bullying me, girl. She's bullying me.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hello.
First time being on here.
How does it feel to be on here, Leo?
A little nervous, but
don't be nervous.
You come over here with a silky smooth voice and stuff like that. We're trying to seduce people and carrying on.
Yeah, I'm at the house right now.
Hi, Leo.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, she was out of her damn mind, though. I was like, where does she come from?
Like, you can tell by the way she talks that she's not all the way there. Like, you can tell by the way she talks.
I'm telling you, she sounds just like them old women that are completely jealous and competes with the women of the younger generation. She said herself that when she tries to talk to younger Black women, they don't listen to her.
She's an idiot.
She sounds dumb.
Like she literally sat there earlier and said that Black women were to blame because they were raising kids alone and not getting, and when the dad leaves, they're not getting other men to raise their kids.
Oh my God, I should have been on that panel. I would have read that bitch for Phil.
Yeah,
I know, I wish you would have been on it too.
I wish you would.
I would have read that bitch from A to motherfucking Z. I'm so mad I missed that.
Yeah, she was so stupid.
These sounds like some of the black women that I work with, unfortunately, because it's like I'm one of the younger ones there. And so whenever I come around, they're always giving me like nasty looks and stuff like that. And we have to wear scrubs. And so they'll be like, your scrubs are a little tight, aren't they? What's going on here? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, y'all worried about the wrong thing right now, ain't it?
Girl, it's women like in their 40s that do that shit to me. Don't you have a little bit too much cleavage showing? Aren't those jeans a little too tight? No, bitch, are you mad?
Right, exactly.
Because she's mad because she's ugly. That's why.
That's exactly what I'm too. It's like ridiculous. They be asking all these questions. It's like, bitch, you worried about the wrong thing right now, ain't it? Like, we have to
it's like sit your old ass
and
down.
he's cute or whatever. I was trying to ask the dude a question, and so this older lady just snatched it out of my face or whatever. Talking about this my husband. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, and that's that competing shit. I've had to deal with that plenty of times. I had one lady tell me, oh, you hot. You must be looking to get laid up. Look at what you got on. I had on skinny jeans and a tank top.
Yeah, she got to remind.
Yeah, they just worry about the wrong thing.
Like they be worried about the wrong shit. Like, and then they'll be killing me is the women be doing this shit to me, but they be thinking that I'm younger than them, so they think that they could talk to me any kind of fucking way. And I be like, look, bitch, didn't nobody tell you to sit up in the house and eat cornbread all day and let that nigga stress you out to the point where you're aging like a white woman? You know, don't blame the misery on me.
Right. Because I be in there talking about exercise and drinking water and stuff like that, and the guy that the lady snatched out my face, like he have something in common. And so like they'll just be like, well, that's my husband and don't be talking to him. And I'm like, lady, I'm not thinking about him. He ain't thinking about me. What you talking about? Like if I wanted to fuck him, I would.
Right, that's the thing. Like she's so lucky I didn't go all the way in on her, and I wasn't trying to disrespect Q's panel like that, but she was really irking my nerves.
Hey,
like,
look, look, Naya did it already once.
That's the spot.
That's on Q's panel. Nyla already disrespected somebody on this panel, so don't worry about it. You'll be all right.
Yeah, you know that's the pull-up spot, girl.
No, what you got to do is smooth like Nyla did. She came up out of nowhere.
On Q's panel, you almost have to disrespect them motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why when you get on Q panel that you gotta go ahead and proactively fuck them over is because Q, bless his heart, he wants to be real peaceful. And I understand that and I respect it. So he's gonna, stop you from, like, let's say, this is the Black Love Code, peace, hair grease, and all that. And because we're decent people, pretty much will respect that, right? But the bitch ass niggas that be up on the panel, they're not going to respect that. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna take those little respectful shots. They're gonna respectfully disrespect you. So that kind of shit don't fly with people like me. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta go aggressively in on them on Robert's panel because they're gonna take little shots all night.
Right.
Yeah, because he has that dumb idiot in the chat room. And I kept having to tell Q Butter, get your dude in the chat room because
he kept going off on you.
Yeah, he was taking advantage of the fact that he was a mod.
Yeah, a lot of mods do that too.
Finish him. You should have finished her. And
it's like, I don't like to have to keep telling somebody to get their mods. And it's like, obviously, Q Butter, I don't know who the dude is to Q Butter, but it's like, if he keeps,
What's his name?
I forgot what his name was. I would have to go on there and look and see. But it's like, if he keeps having to tell him to stop and the dude ain't even honoring what Q Butter is saying, it's just like, why is he even still in your chat room? I'm trying to find his name on there.
Yeah, Q Butter wants to be the peacemaker, and it's just like, do you know some of the people you have on your panel? Like, some of these people are just ridiculous, and they have nothing going on outside of their lives. So, they need the drama.
Yeah, I mean, that woman, she was straight up disrespectful.
His name is Rebel with a Cause. Nyla is rebel with a cause.
That don't even sound familiar. I don't know who that is.
And it's like the idiot, he was an attention-seeking idiot just trying to get attention. It's like nobody cares, and like nobody cares to acknowledge you. It's like, so why are you sitting over here tagging my name and saying stuff to get attention? It's so annoying.
Well, yeah, him
People
and
think they're way more important than they really are.
the other dude was doing that too, though. Jay Archer, I think his name is.
Oh, Dusty J Archer, yeah, he's Jay Archer has been Dusty.
Yeah,
he's been Dusty.
He don't been
like
done.
he's like.
Some of these people think they're way more important than they really are. Because I was saying that Cynthia doesn't, and somebody came back and was like, "She does hate black men. You're gonna have to prove to me otherwise." I said, "Bitch, I ain't got to prove shit to you. If you feel like she hates black men, just sit your ass over there and feel like that." Yeah.
Right? It's like, don't nobody care about what you over there. Nobody who would prove to her anything.
Okay, but the question I got for you guys is, which one of y'all made poor little Obsidian mad that he won't go over to the neutral zone anymore?
I don't know.
He said he wasn't going on this morning on his live. He said he wasn't going to the neutral zone no more.
He lying. He was over there today.
Yeah, because Tickle Me Elmo was sitting over there. Yeah. No.
He comes over there and he is he's the most disruptive person that be on the panel, and now he mad and don't want to come over there. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Tickle Me Elmo always says stuff like that.
I don't know any other YouTubers.
What happened, bro?
I was just saying, I don't know the other YouTubers y'all talking about.
Oh, don't worry about it. You ain't missing nobody important. So don't worry about it.
Don't poison your ears.
Leo, don't do it to yourself. You're lucky.
Yeah, don't poison your ears. Don't. Like, you will lose about 4 IQ points listening to these people. So you're good.
It's crazy. And
now,
get it? Like, we don't want you to come back. How about that?
No, but the thing about it is, like I said, that's why I sit there. Now this morning,
he might be on there right now.
Because matter of fact, no, because he was on there talking this morning about. That's why I said, Nyla, what in the world did y'all talk about yesterday? That he was basically going on and on.
Right now, he's on the neutral zone right now.
No, I'm talking about when he was on your live.
Is he on there? Let me see if he on there. Nyla was live streaming.
And he was on your live in the morning, early this morning, and then he was like talking about something about. I guess him and Taz maybe must have got into it. That's what it sounded like. I think you was asleep.
They were when I woke up this morning and the hangout had been off for 2 hours. And him and that guy that was super chatting over $500 last night.
Yeah, what was up? That dude was like Vegas on that.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, he is. He is over on Red's channel right now. It's just like, really.
Yeah, because somebody said, "Oh yeah."
The dude and Taz and Obsidian was up there. They were having a good conversation, actually.
That's what I'm saying, because that's why when he went on his live talking that, I'm like, what the hell did they say this? I said, I missed. They seemed like they was getting along pretty good.
Yeah, I think that he was supposed to be addressing because he felt some kind of way about when I brought that article up over on Ren's channel.
Right. That's what he said some of the article, yeah.
Yeah, and where it kind of contradicted his stance, where he was talking about white supremacy and, how, the bougie class of black people and white supremacy and stuff kind of just left black people out and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But he's lying about not going to the neutral zone because he sent his black ass up there right now.
He sure is.
Now, who else is in the neutral zone besides that? With Chaos and freaking Range?
It's Taz, Super Triz.
Listen, because Taz over there going in.
Uh-oh.
Again.
He been going in all day.
They're going to give Cortez a heart attack.
Thank you. He was going in yesterday.
Yeah,
all
day. They are going to give Cortez a heart attack.
Yeah, because
why is he bringing? Like, why is this dude so obsessed? He's literally over here. I'm not even over there. I've done nothing to him. Why is he even mentioning me?
He went crazy when you came in the chat yesterday. Like, he forgot. He said, "Fuck everything. I'm about to go ask Cynthia." We were like, "Obsidian, for real?"
That nigga's in heat.
I have done that. Because you can't come over here on my channel I don't let them come over here. And I know you don't open. I'm glad they don't either. Because we
Did you find enough time? You're over. Like,
so you saw them in real time sit in your chat and lie on me and say I was timing everybody out and all that whining and bullshitting. You clearly see that that's not what was going on.
I'm not able in real time to address all of that. So I have questions recently, and no, that's all I can do is try to address it and try to rein it in when it happens. Yeah. Anyway, going back to my point, I just think that I'm not even like mad about it. I'm just saying that it explains a lot of the phenomena that we see.
You guys are turning into divas. For me, just being a newcomer to YouTube, like you guys are not interested. You say we're not interested in having a discussion. Like we're new. We're gonna have the discussions. We're interested in hearing. And I know you guys say you've covered this before. Guess what? You're talking to people with a different mindset. You're talking to people who, just like, and I've heard this repeatedly since Nyla, me, Tessa, we engage our forums different than other people. We let everybody come up the road. If you want a piece, come in. Everybody's not doing it. Now, more people have started opening up more, but like the neutral zone, giving everybody a wrench, not allowing you to be dogpiled when you want to come up here and have a discussion. Because you've seen it, I've seen it on everybody's show. Everybody can say they don't do it, but everybody does it. If you go to somebody's channel and you disagree with the topic, if you go up there on their panel, you are going to be attacked by everybody up there.
They don't do that on my
That's what happens. Like, I want to create a zone where
lies, all lies.
Yeah, they don't do that on my channel either. But why does he think that I would want to have why would I want to have a discussion with him? Like, really? Like, I just don't get why he thinks that like, what does this do? He must have to see himself as something to think that I would be interested. Why would I be interested in a discussion?
I keep telling you, go ahead and marry that man and stop his misery. Put him out of his misery and go ahead and marry him.
He's handicapped.
He's only 50 years old.
That's okay. You get a check.
He's old, he's handicapped, and his dick only got a good 2 years left on it.
Me.
If that.
You can get a check and a side dude.
I don't appreciate the old remark. All of us are not that old. I'm old enough.
Well, Joe, we like you, so
right. But Joe, the way that you act, nobody would say, "Oh, he acts like a whiny child." That's why his age is highlighted, because he just acts like a little bitchy child that constantly needs a diaper change, and nobody has time.
The only person said I was old was Amiri.
Amiri needs help.
Amiri need help.
He needs to cool down the trolling.
Hi guys, want some ice cream?
Right. Like, some of these dudes need a tranquilizer dart. Some of these people on YouTube need a tranquilizer dart. They're crazy.
Benadryl.
Next, need to start passing out Paxil or something to calm their nerves, because it's so ridiculous. Like, it's like, dude, stop whining and people won't talk to you. Just move on with your life.
I mean, the thing that we're not factoring in is that for many of these people, YouTube is their life.
That's true. Because I be in the chat, I'm like, y'all, like, go out, get a dog, go take a walk, do something. Like, get out of your basement and unplug for the Matrix. What is wrong with you? Travel, do something.
Wow, that's crazy. YouTube is not a microcosm of society. Believe me, it is, but it isn't.
Seems like they just worry about the wrong thing.
It is pretty much.
They are worried about it, and then they don't know how to talk to people, and then they get mad because people aren't responding the way that they feel like they should be responding. And I'm like,
and then they get mad too. They get mad too if you do the clap back on them. You do something stupid.
Yeah, it's like between the two of us. Like, if y'all were to talk to people in the streets the way y'all talk to people on YouTube, y'all would be getting y'all ass beat. Like, no lie.
Well, they're not going to do that. So Everybody do it on the internet.
Yeah, no, they're not. Cause usually when I go out, I'm with my dad. I wish you would come to me talking about like cussing people out, talking about you trying to get the black community together. I'm like, okay, my daddy about to see about you, but okay.
I mean, you're not going to like. It is funny that they say that like there's a method to their madness, and that they're going to be extremely disrespectful as a tactic to get the black community together and to correct the black community. And it's like never in history has anybody ever been able to better their collective by degrading the fuck out of them.
Right, like nobody's listening to that. Like when you're talking to people like that, they're instantly in defense mode. So it's like your message is not getting across, and so like there is no method to your madness because it's not working.
And the thing is, I believe it's bullshit.
And if they come into my community trying to correct people with that, they probably end up getting shot. Like,
Right.
people aren't gonna let you come in their community talking to them all kind of crazy. And I don't think every single community needs correction. What they're talking about is certain, certain people within communities that behave like that, which that's a part of every community. But for them to like act like the black community is one collective community and it's in shambles and fucked up, I think they all live in trap houses. Because like I don't see what they see.
Thank you, Nyla.
Like we around here trying to make sure that the elderly neighbors are good, that don't have, caretakers and people, shoveling their snow and shit like here. We around here trying to make sure they don't raise our taxes again. That's what we doing in our community. Like, I don't know what the fuck these people are talking about that's going on. They act like there are fucking butt naked ass chickens running up and down the street, turning cartwheels and shooting each other all day.
Right. No, and that's why I asked them. I asked them one time, like, are you guys like living in like project housing? Like, it's because their standards of success is being able to get WIC and food stamps. So,
Right.
so if that's the bar of success, then you gotta be living like you don't even own the trap house. You don't. The trap house is not even in your name. Like you are
crazy. Listen to them.
It is. It's like Nyla, like these are the bums who the dope boys are trying to get the fuck up out the trap house.
Right,
like they're the ones asking
for the dope boys that want to be friends with the dope boys, and the dope boys reject them and beat them up or something.
Right.
It's weird because like, how do they not have like basic concepts? Like, okay, so my son got married when he was 25, right? At 25, he had the wherewithal to make his wife, even though the first year of marriage, like she didn't get pregnant until the second year. But the first year, like first year of marriage, he was like, this is how my dad did it, this is how my granddaddy did it, this is how we do it. You just stay home, take care, and she already had a child. You take care of, kids, you stay home, I'm about to go get this bread, you just take care of home. So if a 25-year-old has that mentality and excels on his job, in his career, and can take care of a home, and when bitch gets to acting crazy, he knows how to remove himself from that situation, go to court, get full custody of his child, take care of his child, file for divorce, and move on and not be a bitter, busted bitch screaming on YouTube. And now, what is he now? He's 27 now? Yeah, he's 27 now. So at 27, he's already been married, already been divorced, had his first child, went to court, got full custody of his child, and again is still professionally excelling and doing what he's supposed to do. Why can't these men do that?
Because they need WIC.
Shut up, JB.
They need 9 cans of formula.
Aggressively take the WIC from the women.
Yes.
We still got to do a conversation about that sin, like how these niggas said you got to aggressively take these resources from these women.
Yeah, no, that has to be. It really does. It really has to be. It has to be addressed, because I need to understand the logic in that. And of course, Taz don't get the logic in it, so he can't make it make sense. Although bless his heart for trying, he can't make it make sense.
He tried so hard.
Because
but like
That nigga's on
aggressively take
vacation.
those cans of milk. Aggressively take that peanut butter. Aggressively take that cheese.
Taz need to take a
what did you-
vacation before he be done had an aneurysm or something like that.
Really dealing with these betas.
You know, maybe it's the strain of weed he got this week or whatever. I guess it don't bother me. No, me and Ren been seeing him do this for years. Like he would I'm telling you, like how we're on these panels, there would be people calling into our line, like just to literally get annihilated by him intellectually. Like it would just
like
be
that nasty woman who called in and she kept calling for Taz.
We were bad. We were bad. Like,
why was she obsessed with calling him?
I had to tell him. I don't even think he realized that bitch was cocaine checking. But he don't even know. Like that's like who he's not faking who he is. This nigga then spit in the face of a white woman who was trying to be in his face. He spit in her face. Like that's him for real. You know, he does not like them. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't know. Like that dude will cuss you out bad.
And see if Taz would have been back on there, I would have actually put her on the line.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, that lets you know her man is a bitch, because why you calling into a show to talk to another nigga?
And she was calling multiple times, several times from blocked numbers. And then it's almost like she had her phone and his dusty track phone. And so she was calling from both of them. And it's like, get off the line. But that's why it's so weird when you take calls, because people tend to just troll it up.
Are you gonna put that live back up soon? Because I didn't watch all of it. I took a nap.
I'll send it to you because I'm trying to make sure it doesn't get a strike on my channel. I have to go over and listen to it, to that part, to make sure it's not going to get a strike on my channel, because the way we were going in on her, they might try to do it for bullying and harassment.
Because I know I woke up and then I heard Nyla cussing the chick out. She was like, "Bitch, you smell like wet dog," and I was like, Lord.
What did you think of Butterball face on Love After Lockup, Nyla?
Which one? Which Butterball face now? Come on now.
the white one with the dusty black dude.
Girl, so I actually screen recorded and fell asleep while I was doing it. She went live on Instagram today, and she didn't have a baby because she got pregnant like right when he first got out. She got pregnant. And
by somebody else?
No, by him. She just had the baby. And
the white chick, Butterball face, yeah.
And his old dirtball ass, hood rat ass sister was on there with her and like kissing her. It was disgusting and sick. Let me send you this video.
She was on there kissing her?
Not kissing her, but like kissing her ass on the live stream. Like, this my girl. I love her. And that's what I don't understand. Like the sister, this is like the psychology of niggas. The sister is a hood rat. Okay. His sister is a hood rat. And she acts really manly. And you know how they try to say we all act manly and masculine or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
She acts, to me, for her age, she acts like a boy and really manly, even though she has a cute boyfriend, which is weird to me. Because like I think that the boyfriend has got to be gay or something. Because I don't understand. Like she has a really cute, tall, handsome boyfriend. And she looks like a 7th grade little boy. And like she's got the split end ponytail puff and all that shit.
Yeah, that was.
You know what I mean? You know that hood red ponytail?
I am so dead right now at the split end ponytail puff.
You know that ponytail that won't lay down because it's all the hair is dead. They put all that damn pump it up and shit. What's wrong with it?
I'm like, you can't just say that and then try to talk to the baby. No.
So
split and ponytail.
So you telling me that wasn't a fan? I thought that was the fan hairstyle.
Yeah. You know, your hair can get so damaged that the spritz won't even do nothing. The pump it up won't do shit to it no more. Like it's just up there. And you know, she done dyed it with some peroxide or either some dark and lovely honey blonde. You know what I'm talking about. That ponytail.
Or Touch of Sun. Remember that Touch of Sun stuff that was heavily peroxide? The reason why I'm dying laughing is because you said that, and it's funny because when I first said it, I saw it, I was like, why is she wearing this throwback fan bun?
Right. And she didn't even have the headband wrapped around her head and stuff like that. You know, she dances or whatever, like she pop locks. So, you know, I get that, and I love dancing all styles, but you still gotta look like a girl. She's like a little boy.
And yeah, that's like, I can't deal with that.
It's like, it's disturbing to see her kissing this white girl's ass, and she's literally playing that role of the white girl being the feminine, you know, symbol of beauty with the black man, her black brother, and she's just the fucking hood rat with the hood rat ponytail. And the fact that they reject Megan, the black girl, who actually she's dizzy as fuck, but she's at least a decent girl. And it, like, if that were my son, I wouldn't care if Megan was fucked up. If the choice was being with a sloppy turtle faced white bitch and a black hood rat with a pump it up ponytail, he would be. I would tell him to choose the black girl. You know, the mom even was like, "You're supposed to be with her because the mom was like a mammy for real. Like, we need to do something on that. Saying like the mom was like a classic mammy. It was disgusting.
Yeah, she was. It really was. It really was for her because this white woman sat up there and told this man that she was his last chance for survival.
Yep.
And it's like she's sitting there throughout the show showing that she will deny him the right to be around his child. And you're sitting up there telling her to be with him based solely on the fact that he married her. And clearly he's saying that she's not the woman for him. He don't have a connection to her. He can't talk to her. And she's sitting up there telling her son to be with this white woman.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, Megan was a dum dum. I don't know why she gave her virginity up to that little hood rat, but she did. And you know, I don't see how the mom was rejecting Megan and being like nasty towards Megan, but being so loving and accepting of the Pillsbury Dough girl. I don't get it, but okay.
Yeah, because what's gonna happen is, when he makes another mistake, and he will, that white woman is going to have him sitting right back up in prison.
Yep. Yeah. I can't wait for this reunion show.
Oh, they have a reunion?
Yeah, they're going to have a reunion.
When are they going to have that? Next week?
I hope it's next week. It's either going to be next week or the week after next.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch that reunion too. I was wondering if they were gonna do a reunion because it's just like, I don't get why they would be mad at Megan. It's not her. It's him.
Yeah, he lied to Megan and was like, you know, I'm gonna marry you, and will you marry me, and all this, you know, and all that old dumb shit. Her parents must be awfully embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
They got to be super embarrassed.
But her dad was such a good dad, though.
Yeah, he was.
Like, he seems like the ideal dad. He even threatened to do something to him. And I'm like, that's the type of dad that a girl should have. One that says that he's lucky he's in prison and he ain't out because he would arrange something to happen to him. It's like, exactly. Because he didn't, I mean, you can tell he was pissed when he found out that dude was playing his daughter. But they said Megan then went and lost some weight and...
Yeah, she's lost weight. I was following her on Instagram. She looks good. She's actually really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
She's a pretty girl. She's just goofy as fuck. But that sister on his live... Let me send this to you so you can play it.
Well, my computer speaker thing won't play through my speakers for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay. So let me see. I might actually be able to log into IG and just play it myself. Hold on. Let me see. I got all my passwords saved in the computer. I don't know if it's saved in this one. Okay, it is. Oh, and the first thing that pops up is educated smoker. She looking all cute and stuff on the beach.
I sent you a link to Educated.
She got on her. I got the same glasses too. She looks so cute.
Educated, no, she be sitting here showing out.
She be What is the girl?
That was just too funny. The split end fan bun.
Hood rat ponytail girl.
That was just way too funny to me. Like I really could. I'm literally about to pee on myself if I don't get up and go pee. If I try to laugh again, because that was just really funny. That almost killed me. Because I was just.
I'm sorry. So let me present to everyone and find this video. Hang on. Well, you'll have to do the present to everyone.
Oh yeah, I'll put it. That was just too much.
Y'all see my screen?
I see it. Let me present it to everyone.
Okay, so look at Cass. Don't she look so cute?
Oh yeah, she is so adorable. She looks like an adorable little girl. Let me follow Cass on there. I'm about to follow you, Cass.
What's the girl name? I forgot her name. Let me look at my phone so I know who to look up.
What was her name? Sarah?
Was that the one named Sarah? Hold on, because I know the video. Yeah. Hang on 1 second. Wait, did it save the video? Oh shit, maybe I was so sleepy. I probably didn't record it and didn't realize that I did. Let me find her name. Was it her name Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is it. Okay. Okay. So where was the video? It was in her you know how it was in her live video, so we might not be able to get it. Yeah, I don't think we can get it because she was live. She probably took it down. But this is Hood Rat's sister with this ponytail. Look at this sister. Look at that Hood Rat hair.
She's a boy.
She is, but she actually got a cute boyfriend. There's no femininity in that dance. But remember, Aaliyah could do that and still look girly. Remember?
Mm-hmm. She's very manly.
But I just remember Aaliyah being able to see if she tagged her.
Look, but do you see how white this baby is for people who are looking? You see how white her daughter is? Can you scroll back down to her daughter? The other one. Like, you see how white they are?
Yeah. That was supposed to be black. Yep. So, this is his page. The dude. He looked like a little girly Hood Rat too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like, look at this little girl. That's not a black baby.
No, she's white.
Yeah. That there, she looks a little melanated right there. But he's too girly. He's super girly. Look at that. Like, I'd slap the shit out of my man for looking like Diana Ross in the photograph. Look at him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He looked like a little bit darker than Diana Ross, like a little browner version.
Girl. But he look at the Hood Rat sister right there. Look at it. But let me find her
but you know, it's always the feminine dudes who are swirling anyway.
Right.
And you already ate before this?
But y'all gotta see her boyfriend. Cause like for her to look like a little boy, let me see. I think she had her tag up here because she's running his Instagram. And she usually tags herself in all of the pictures. Like, let me see.
Is he back in jail or something? Why is he not doing his own Instagram?
Yeah, he's back in jail. Okay, yeah, here goes her Instagram right here.
He back in jail again after doing that 4 months for the parole?
Yeah. Oh, she looks cute right there.
Yeah, she actually looks like a girl.
See that? Here you go. That hood rat ponytail right there.
Yeah, I can't. Why is she laying in a dirty bathtub on the phone?
I don't know, girl. I don't know. But like, she looks super cute right there. Look at
yeah, she does.
Look at the mammy.
Y'all just get close to him, and then this happened.
Her mammy got on a hood rat. Got a hood rat senior ponytail on.
It's been like this since forever. I'm just angry. And she's tired of it.
I don't know. I just don't understand the way he thinks. It's like if someone can just do it and get it over. It's like it's frustrating because it's like you didn't been through it so many times. You should understand it by now.
Why are they so manly? Let me find the picture of her and her boy. This is her boyfriend. How she got a new boyfriend though? That's her boyfriend.
Oh yeah, he is cute.
Like, what is he doing with her? And I ain't no hater or whatever, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, is he gay? Because she's like, well, look at that ponytail. Like,
maybe he got some sugar booty tendencies.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, where is some more? They just don't seem to match. Like, even from the show, like he's super cute, and she's like a little boy. Like they don't even match.
Yeah, she is. Chanel, these are some of the castmates from Love After Lockup.
Yeah. So y'all gotta see. So her profile is here. It is. Megan's pretty. She's just a dummy.
Mm-hmm.
And she's still. I wonder if she's still with him because the other girl not with him. Look at her. He look like a little girl.
They said she was still talking to him.
He looks so feminine.
He does.
Like, who he gonna protect you from?
But the feminine ones are always with white women.
Yep.
Good. Better for them.
Yep. No, you know who is the funny one, girl? Lizzie. What about Lizzie?
Oh, yeah, Lizzie, she was a whole mess. But she had some hellified game, though.
Yes, she did.
Like, that's why I say that's a game to be told, to be sold. That's
he sent her over 90 grand.
Mm-hmm.
And she said out of all the tricks, she got over $800,000 while she was locked up. But
that is game.
Yeah, that's some serious game. She played the shit out of him. And did you see the season finale?
Yeah, I did.
Girl, did you see where she told when he was like he was out of money and she was like, I gotta go.
Yep, and said she could be a long distance friend because he ain't got no money. I was like, she is just ruthless with it.
I almost felt bad for the cracker. Cause she was like, cause you could tell he really do love her. She was like, you out of money? You can't take care of me. She was like, I gotta go. And she not even giving him no poon. She just up in his spending $2,000 on shopping on his credit card. This nigga that went broke. Fucking around with Lizzie.
That's what I was saying. The fact that she didn't even, because I'm telling you, with white dudes, I wonder if all her tricks were white dudes. If all her tricks were white dudes, it makes sense.
And y'all gotta see the dude. I think she got a picture of him, the dude she was tricking with.
Because white men will come out their pocket.
That's him, but for whatever reason, he looks better on this picture.
Yeah, somebody put 5 million filters on that, if that's him. I don't even believe that's him.
She said that's him. But yeah, that's a lot of filtering. Let me see if I can find
because there's no possible way that's him.
Okay, so yeah. But he did look better after the haircut or whatever. That's what he was looking like right there. But after she did fix him up. But he's still nasty. Like, they just look nasty anyway. White men just look nasty.
And did you see his teeth? How struggle teeth he had? That was so nasty.
Girl. And her daughter just don't give a shit.
No, her daughter doesn't.
Yeah, her daughter don't give a damn.
And see, her daughter is supposed to be black too, when her daughter is nowhere near black. She's mostly white.
I took it off. Let me show you. Go back to it.
There goes the future of ADOS.
Put me on. I don't know if you have to. Yeah, let me put her daughter on here. Her daughter supposed to be black too.
Oh, you're already on present to everyone.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw a picture of her daughter. And that's her daughter. But she's just being silly right there. Let me find another picture. Yeah, her daughter is the epitome of racially ambiguous. This is her daughter. And she's if this is like supposed to be black women now, and not saying that black women don't look like this, because I know some of us are fair-skinned like this. It's just sad to see how far away from our original phenotype that we are. Like, there's nothing about this woman that like screams black woman, you know? Like, even though, you know, you can tell that there's some black in there, the fact that you're no longer going to be able to look at black women and see obviously black features like that broad, you know, wide nose, lips or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They just, you know, they look like dark-skinned white women now. We look like dark-skinned white women to a certain degree.
Yep. That's why people don't get the breed out. It's real.
Yeah, look, here's her daughter right here. This is a black woman.
Wait, you're not sharing the screen.
Oh, I'm not? It says I'm presenting to everyone.
Yeah, but you're not screen sharing. So your avatar is just showing as you talk. Kaz, you look especially cute with your glasses. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's definitely not, but that's the future of ADOS.
Yeah, look at this. What about this? And not to say this ain't how we look, some of us, but like this can't be the representation of a black woman. Like, we are losing our uniqueness through this mixing.
Yeah, that's not a black woman.
Yeah. So
because Lizzie is biracial, you can tell she's mixed.
Uh-huh.
And then she went
mixes, but like she's definitely.
And you can tell she obviously likes white men.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's why I think most of her tricks were, most if not all of them, were probably white men. Because you can do that with white men. You can get a lot of money out of white men.
Yeah, she said she got over $800,000, and Scott is admitting to sending her $90,000. So the thing, all she needed was 7 or 8 more tricks. So like at first it did sound realistic, but when he was like, "I've sent her over $90,000," like in prison, you said like, but she had a mean drug habit.
Yeah, she said he was supporting her heroin addiction.
Yeah,
just giving her hella money. On heroin. Xander, you guys should have been able to see it because I was able to see it when she put it up in screen share. But yeah, they did that. I'm gonna have to watch the what's it called, the reunion, because now that I've already done it, then I mean I have to watch the reunion.
Mm-hmm. Look,
The dusty white man who just didn't want to work at all. It's just like, and he straight up said he don't want to work.
He sure did.
It's like, you're a bum. And then she go bail him out and he breaks up with her. That's why it's like, why were you even bailing him out? The way he was disrespectful, getting an attitude, asking her if she bailing him out or not.
On that job. When that guy was going to give him a job, that was crazy.
Yeah, because he was a bum. He didn't want to work. And then he's sitting there with 12 to 15 different felonies, and he's still getting a bail set at $7,500.
Oh, no.
So all he had to pay is $700. She only had to pay $750 to get him out.
Did she pay it? I fell asleep.
She paid it. Yeah, she paid it.
I wouldn't pay shit.
And no, I wouldn't have either. He would have just sat there and rotted, because I certainly wouldn't have paid it. His mom wasn't even going to pay the bail.
Nah, his mom is tired of this shit.
Because she knows she got a dusty bum. She know her son is a certified dust bunny, and she ain't trying to sit there and deal with him. She just wanted to know when they were going to get up out her house.
It was sad that her mom died during the show.
I know, like that was really. I was like, okay, that is crazy.
Yeah.
That she sat up there and died like that. It's like, why are you dying on the show?
Cynthia.
I really wish more white people would die like that, though. Where she just, because she said they just died, automatically. She just died in her sleep. She said she had a headache
or something.
Yeah, but she was beyond a drug addict, though.
Yeah, she was a lifelonger, I think.
Yeah, she was all nasty and ran through. Like, I know Chanel Virgo said she hadn't watched it. I mean, it's worth watching. It's definitely interesting.
Yeah, it is. But season 1, this was better than season 1. Season 1 was interesting too, y'all.
I didn't even watch season 1. I just skipped to season 2. I thought about doing watching season 1 to see what was going on, because I know they have different people on it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some different ones on there, but yeah, I was just like, with that woman, and the fact that they put that situation on there where you have this black man who is married to this white woman, and then he's cheating on her with a black woman. But I feel like it's you always have black men who are cheating on the white woman with a black woman.
Yeah.
Because I've known that happen so many different times.
Because the black woman ain't gonna be their woman with that bullshit.
Mm-mm. No, she's definitely not. And then he was talking about, and the mom is stupid, talking about she don't think he's in love with her. Why not? When he said that he can talk to her, she's his best friend. He can't talk to the white chick like that. He don't relate to her. You see how she flips back and forth between her fake raggedy blacks and I just wish I could punch her in her face. That's what I just wish. I wish somebody would have punched her right in her butterball face every time she's tried switching on to having that fake black girl accent. It was so annoying. And I don't know why the producers didn't call her out on it.
I'm sick of these people on my video. So with Kamala Harris, why don't black folks know what nationality is versus race?
The level of ignorance is just really high.
What they don't realize is her mother was also a citizen of Jamaica. So what does that make her nationality?
She's Jamaican.
Jamaican. And so they're saying, no, her mom is not Jamaican. She's East Indian. Her dad is Jamaican. And I'm like, they're both Jamaican. You can be an East Indian Jamaican, just like you can be an Eastern Indian American. Like, they just don't get it. And so they're just having these long arguments that are, making nationality synonymous with race. And it's so fucking annoying. Oh,
yeah. Q-Butter was talking about that earlier when we first got on that panel. He was talking about how, we expect each other to be at a certain level of intellect, but but we're not accepting the fact that they're just not at the level that we think that they are. And I try to not think that. I try to think that you know, if we're dealing with adults, they should be able to understand it. I don't think that what we're making it that hard. So I just don't know what, like, because I watched the video and you explained it very well, what the difference between an ethnicity and a race was. So I don't know, like, how much more could you simplify it?
I don't know. But isn't it crazy how they all are literally saying the same fucking thing?
Yeah.
But people are acting like they're not. Like they're literally all coming to the same fucking conclusion.
And they're bold with it too. Like that's the thing. They're bold. They don't have a problem calling Black people's bluff at all. They'll just, you know, they'll tell them we ain't giving you reparations. The fact that he could sit up there being a Jew and say that he doesn't support reparations and it's divisive, knowing that his people got it, that's really bold.
Mm-hmm.
That takes a certain level of audacity. It really does. And it shows what he thinks about the Black community.
Yeah, it does.
The fact that you think you just get to sit up there and say that you think reparations are divisive, and and then on all these interviews, nobody's calling him out on it.
Yep.
It's like, how is it that nobody's calling him out on these things? And that's why I say, like, with the Breakfast Club and stuff like that, you can tell that's just puppet media.
Yep, absolutely. Look, little girl, you cannot just take my step. So stop it.
Yeah, Q needs to stop talking about Amber Rose as a Black woman. Well, she said she's not. So why is she getting the title of a Black woman when she said that she's not?
Yeah. Let me find the link to the live so I could see the chat room.
Oh, y'all know I was gonna tell y'all, why was I doing a video on these cousins who want to get married? I'm gonna put that degeneracy up tomorrow, but because I already did it. And there was an article. Let me just read y'all how dusty this article is. I can't. Because I was over there. Where was it? It was about some squatters. Let me look at my history and see if I can find it in the history. Because there were some squatters on there, and then they started talking about, they went and they were arrested for squatting in a mansion, talking about they're of the Moorish sovereign and they have a right to claim property. It's like, you have a right to be in jail too. I can't with these Moors.
Those Moors get on my damn nerves. I swear they do.
Yeah, I really need to find it at this point because I don't know where it went, but I was like gonna show you guys that. So let me Google it real quick. Okay, what was that? No, they were arrested. And I was like, that is just the dustiest.
Hey, Nala.
Hey.
Hey, I just wanted to say I watched that video about Carmela.
Uh-huh.
And I like how you broke that video down.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, I found it. I found it. It says Moorish nation couple arrested for illegally squatting into the $2 million mansion. And they said,
and that happens all the time, especially here. Like I can show you so many articles in Chicago where they squat in like one couple they were doing like a different mansion like every year. They got caught in another mansion.
But these people said, this is what they said. They said 2 people who claim allegiance to the Moorish nation were just arrested in Davidson for illegally squatting in the Knox family's historic $2 million home. A member of the Knox family discovered the couple living in the home this week and immediately called the Davidson police. When police arrived, the couple would not let them in. Officers then obtained a key and permission from the Knox family to enter the home. They arrested 30-year-old Termaine Thorne and 35-year-old Takaya Barber for trespassing. So the couple then filed a quitclaim deed with the Mecklenburg County Register. So it sounds like they're in North Carolina, and claim that they have legal cause and ownership of the property. North Carolina has recently become a real hotspot for the Moorish nation, a group that doesn't recognize federal, state, and local laws and believes heavily in squatters' rights. I can't. They said back in 2016, a self-described Moorish national group led by Ninti El Bay. Why do they always have a Bay name?
That's their names. Okay, there's this lady here. Let me find her case. I felt sorry for her. Okay, she got kids by NBA baller, right? Her name was Sharon. And
I'm gonna have to do some commentary on this tomorrow. I really am.
Let me talk about this lady. Put the thing back on me.
I think it should still be on you. It should, yeah, it's still on you.
Okay. Okay, so this is Sharon. They call her paper. This is it. Okay, so this lady here, she had kids with you know, if they got your ass in Harper's Magazine, your ass hit the big time. But this chick, girl, stop acting up. No, you are going to fall down. We're sitting at the bar, and she wants to just sit on the edge of the stool. But this is what they call Sharon, a paper terrorist. Now, this is the thing about Sharon. Here's the backstory. Sharon used to be married to an NBA basketball player, right? And but you know, she had twins by him and another child, but you know, she had money. And she ended up getting with one of them baby niggas. Her name to River or some shit. She was my insurance agent, right?
To River? Did you say to River?
Yeah, her name is River Alley Bay. That's what she calls herself now. So
I'm so tired of these names.
Girl, yeah, let me tell y'all ladies something. Stay the fuck away from these bay niggas. These bay niggas will have your ass locked the fuck up. Hey, Asha and Xander. Hey, the educators.
I'm literally dying. Stay away.
No, I'm dead ass serious. No, but listen, child. She got with the bay nigga, and her brother ended up getting in trouble. Now, her brother did get railroaded, and so the attorneys and the prosecuting attorneys, the judges, and all this kind of stuff that were involved in her brother's case. But wait, let me finish telling you. Okay, let me finish telling you about her personally. Okay, this bitch lived in a mansion. We used to go to her house and like party and, you know, have fun and all that kind of stuff. The girls that worked for me used to they were like down, like everywhere she went, they were there taking care of her. And Sharon was like, if you needed a sponsor for something, you were throwing an event, she always was advertising her. She was she held a branch. She was she had a franchise. She bought into American Family Insurance. So her little office, it was her branch. You know what I'm saying? Like her little franchise or whatever she bought. And this girl had money. She had a Porsche. She had like a Mercedes truck. She had everything. I mean, she had the shit paid for. So like I said, she got with the bay nigga. And all of the judges that were involved with keeping her brother locked up, even the arresting officers, this bitch started putting liens on their house. She was following. Like that's what these are. Like this that I have on the screen. These are claims, maritime liens. You know, this paper terrorism that these Moors do. These are liens. This is like one of the liens that she put on them. She would like put liens on all of the judges' houses, like for $1 billion. See right here, it says filing fake property deeds and all this kind of stuff. And she had all of these properties, and she had people squatting in all over the country. Sharon was the GOAT. Sharon has been in jail for the last 12 or 13 years now because of this shit.
No, like, because she wanted to be a bae.
Shut up.
I can't. It's just like, what the hell is wrong with these people?
Yes, serious. Sharon, I felt so bad for her. Like, they got her looking so bad too, because she used to look so cute all the time. And sentenced to 7 years for filing phony. You gotta be careful. No, I'm the boss.
Did they really put sovereign citizen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sovereign citizen sentenced to 7 years for filing phony $100 billion liens.
I am too done with the sovereign citizen.
Let me see if
they shouldn't even be being arrested if they're like.
But she was doing this to like judges and attorneys and people like that. Like, she's good and crazy. But y'all look her up.
These people are literally out of their minds.
Oh, like River Tolly. See, that was her name, River Tolly Bay. This is her indictment. Like, I felt sorry for her because it was like when you see somebody you know go to jail for that. But I did know this other girl named Tina, sort of scam or whatever, but she's about to get out of jail now. She scammed the government for like millions of dollars, but she stacked some money some kind of way. And she had this white man basically take the biggest part of the fall. He's never going to get out of jail. And she did like 5 years, but her daughters are living in a mansion. She's got several restaurants out here in Chicago, and she good. You know, she gonna be good, but she says they said she got money stacked away or whatever, but she did some of this bae shit as well. Okay, so there's 12 false liens last year. County Recorder of Deeds said each target owed her brother $100 billion. Yeah, so she basically said because they locked her brother up, they all owed him $100 billion. So she put the claims on their properties and stuff. So like if they tried to sell their property, they had $100 billion deed. So she thought that she was going to be able to basically bully the prosecuting attorneys and the judges and all these people into letting her brothers out because she thought that she could really file these deeds against them to make them get him out of jail. So all of these, judges and stuff, they had all of these, she filed one against the chief United States district judge, another United States district judge, a state's attorney, assistant state's attorney, a district court clerk, a couple of federal task officers, a federal agent, a magistrate judge. Like Sharon was going crazy.
Yeah, she was going in. Like she really was.
She was trying to take all that shit.
Like she was. Why did she think she was going to be? The fact that she thought she would be able to do that and that there wouldn't be any consequence is really, really interesting.
This is black female fuckery. And like she used to do some dumb shit though. Cause like, oh, look how bad they got her looking. She like they got her all bad. Like that's not how Sharon looked. That's sad. But okay, so I told you like about stepping in Chicago. It's like it's a big part of the culture. It's a big part of your lifestyle, dancing and shit. And in that it's almost like a cult though. But like the dudes who are popular, a lot of times in the stepping community are dusty. They don't have jobs, they be fucked up, but because they can dance really good and they win all the contests, they get all the women. And so there's one guy, they call him Tick Man. And she went in and had a whole bunch of kids by him before she went to jail. And I'm like, why would you be having kids with this dude that has 13 kids already and don't take care of none? He don't take care of none of his kids. The baby mamas be showing up to the parties and stuff when he win the contest because they want the money. This shit be so damn funny. She just, as soon as she became a babe, she just got crazy.
Yeah, she was just like going in, and it don't make no sense to me because how do you have these people over here
Yeah.
with this mentality? It's like if you don't go sit somewhere,
I feel
but
sorry.
they said there was a self-described Moorish national group that was arrested for squatting in an $800,000 home in South Charlotte neighborhood of Piper Glen. And they were arrested after they were warned by neighbors, realtors, and the HOA.
Mm-hmm.
And they were even evicted more than once by the police.
Child.
They said other notable instances includes when a Moorish Nation murder defendant debated with a judge regarding the court's legal authority to charge him. When a Moorish Nation Charlotte man was charged with the fatal beating of his infant daughter, plans to represent himself as his murder trial, and when a Moorish Nation man who referred to himself as emperor called the WSOC TV newsroom demanding thousands of dollars every time the news station mentioned the Moorish nation name. I get these people are lunatic. Like, do they see how crazy this sounds? Like, you call in asking for, they probably was like, okay, these people are literally on drugs. I'm gonna do some commentary on this tomorrow when I'm able to be more serious and composed because this is ridiculous with these Moors, and they're always claiming sovereign citizens and always end up being in jail as a sovereign citizen. It's like, but you're sitting in jail though. Somebody just put you in prison, so clearly you weren't that sovereign. I wish people would stop listening to these people on YouTube telling them to claim sovereign. You got people taking pieces of cardboard boxes and using them as license plates. Have y'all seen that? Where these people are lunatics. I've literally seen so many people with like cardboard boxes. Sorry, y'all, I can't. I told y'all this is what happens when I get sleepy. Duma said the real Moors would probably be in their graves thinking this is what helping cave beasts led to with her people. Did it kick people off? Did it kick a bunch of people off? No, like, have y'all seen those videos where you have people with like the cardboard box cut out for the license plate?
I can't. Your laughter is very soothing. What's going on, family? I see you educated and back.
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on, brother Leo, Khadija? Thanks for the
I
link.
literally can't construct. I'm like, I really can't even deal with it.
Hey, you got me cracking up over here.
Hey, she over here just dying. I'm over here laughing with her. I don't know what the fuck I'm laughing at. Like,
Yeah,
she got a contagious laugh, I tell you.
I told you guys when I get tired, I get super goofy. But these Moors are literally insane. Like, they really are. These people are lunatic. How are you posted up in somebody else's house? Why are they posted in somebody else's house and refusing to get out? Talking about they have the right to claim property? Really? Like, I can't. It's so ridiculous. Like, they said it here, literally. These people who said that they had the right to claim property. It's like, why would you, where do you think you live? Where you just get to go claim and live in people's house? Look, they literally said they said the pair claims allegiance to the Moorish nation, which share beliefs similar to traditional sovereign citizens. Common practices include filing to claim properly belonging to another. So they're trying to file claims that other people's properties is theirs. They said they took those beliefs to the Mecklenburg County Register of Deeds, where they filed a quitclaim deed just the day before, claiming that they have legal ownership.
Are you still laughing at these people squatting?
Yes.
I wish I would come home, because that's like, we come out and live in the condo a lot of times in the wintertime because the bills be super high in the house because it's so big. So I can't imagine going to Chicago and going to the house one day and it's a motherfucker up in there frying bacon and shit.
Right. But literally, okay, it said that they took their beliefs to the Mecklenburg County Register of Deeds, where they filed a quitclaim deed just the day before, claiming they have legal ownership of the property. It's like, no, you don't. They said, but records show no legal transfer of the property. It's still in the name of the Knox family.
But girl, they be standing behind that fuck shit though. They stand behind it. Like, if you have a discussion with them about this shit, they will get very heated and upset with you if you don't agree with this aggressively taking people.
They're literally out here filing deeds on other people's property. It's like, I can't. I cannot with these people. Like, this is not even. This is lunacy at this point. How are you going and filing a deed on somebody else's house?
Man,
what if you came back and somebody just set up here and put a deed on your house?
I can't imagine that. I mean, when you said that, that made me think about, like, because I remember I told you I wanted to go and get my fur or something to wear somewhere. And I'm like, I go home and there's somebody at home chilling, talking about they live here now. I can't even imagine that.
It's so crazy. And these are the things that they do. And they don't understand how crazy this makes Black people look, because these Moorish sovereign citizens were not white. Let's just be honest. And you sitting up here putting deeds on other people's houses?
Right.
That is crazy. That's like a lunatic. And then they'll swear that it works. Like, I remember there was somebody on they were talking about the Korean Games situation. And I think this was a while back on Zoe Williams. I said one was in her chat the other night.
Okay.
So people asked him what happened in the Korean Games situation. And this idiot sat up here and said, oh, she didn't do it right. If you don't get out of here. Yeah, they were talking about how what Korean Games did when she got pulled over. She had the cardboard license plate, right?
Sam, you know what I wanted to ask you about?
Well, I really hate myself.
Off your life.
Okay.
Your boy shit. Stop it.
I literally hate myself.
I bet you stayed in trouble. I bet you stayed in trouble when you were a kid. I know you stayed in trouble.
Okay, I'm not gonna laugh anymore. I'm really not.
Yes, you are.
Because that is too much. I am gonna do a video on that tomorrow, and I won't be laughing this much because I won't be tired. So, because that is crazy.
Laughing at it.
Yeah, but no, but constructive. Don't these people seem like lunatics? Putting deeds on other people's houses. It's like it goes somewhere.
They sound like they on some Christopher Columbus shit, but failed somewhere.
Right. And then you're doing it in a conservative state that's very racist. So you're gonna go to North Carolina and try to live in somebody else's house and put a deed on somebody else's house, and the police has to evict you multiple times, and you choose to go do that in a conservative red state. Yeah, they're just funny.
That's embarrassing.
There's
These people are crazy.
And no, but they did. They set up there on Zoe Williams' show when they were talking about Corinne Gaines. They were like, "Oh, well, she just didn't do the process the right way." It's like, no, they just don't care about what you're over there talking about.
What's sad? You know what's so sad? That her boyfriend is the one that introduced her to that shit, and he ran out the back door during that ordeal, get killed, and the bullshit that he taught her.
So he wasn't that sovereign. He realized he wasn't sovereign that day. That's too bad.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you anymore.
I'm not gonna. I literally hate myself right now because I can't control it. But Diva Juan said, "Wait, this happened here, and yeah, it happened in Charlotte apparently." But yeah, that's crazy. That I didn't know she got that from her boyfriend. I thought that was just something she was trying to do on her own.
He was there the day that she his child, because she had a baby with him, and the was by somebody else. And she was based on principles that he taught her. Moorish bull. He took his child and left her and her with her and left out the back door and let her get killed.
That is crazy. Because I mean, I knew that, like, I saw the video when he was there, but I didn't know he's the one that told her to do all this Moorish sovereign citizen stuff. It's just like we see too many videos of it not working, and people are out here talking about, oh, you just got to claim Moorish sovereign citizen, like, and stuff like that. But in other news, did you see how O'Shea was over there doing a woke Christian? Can you be a woke Christian? And E. Dean Cole was on there. You know what? I like E. Dean Cole. I really do. I know
See
that
what
was
happened. I didn't mean to come on there, but I was sleeping during the Sunday rondo.
Yeah, he sent me a thing to go on there, but it looked like there might have been someone dusty on there, so I just passed up on it. But
Someone like Super Sly.
Yeah, and see, I'm not gonna, and I don't know why he keeps having this coon demon on the panel, but the thing of it is that
Coon demon. Coon
he asked me, Dean Cole, why he didn't, because he was sitting there, you know, Dean was the lead off, and so he asked him a question, and I was so happy that O'Shea asked him if all it takes is a mustard seed of faith and you can move stuff. He said, why haven't Christians moved white supremacy? I said, okay, you a fool for that. You know, because he didn't call. Was saying, you know, in the Bible it says all you have to do is have a mustard seed of faith. And you can move mountains. And the fact that O'Shea said this with a straight face nearly took me out because he was like, so.
I can't stand him. I cannot stand O'Shea.
He was like, okay, so, like, I want to try to find it. I'm going to try to find it so you can hear what he said. Because I'm like, O'Shea is a fool for that one. But I was wanting him to ask that question, you know, why hasn't it done anything about white supremacy? And you know, because it's so illogical when how they explain stuff. Because he asked him about the benefits. You know, how did it?
He asked.
Yeah, he asked him how did it benefit Black people, and it was just really like I
I
don't.
see Edine Cole went live talking about jealous Black men.
Oh, did he do that
What happened
earlier?
on the show? Like about 30 minutes ago. Let me see. Let
Oh,
me
so
see
it's
what time that
the
notification.
oh, so
He
the
went
Rumble
live
thing must be
saying
over.
recap. Yeah, he says recap of Sunday Rumble: crab in the barrel mentality, jealous Black men.
Oh, okay. So,
But what happened on the
oh,
Rumble
something
though?
must have happened because I wonder if something happened because I don't even see the Rumble up there. So I wonder what went down.
I'm mad I missed it.
Yeah, but he was talking about can you be woke and be a Christian? And
No, I don't know.
yeah, you can't. But yeah, he must have made it private. I wonder if something went on. So something must have went down. You know, because O'Shea don't really make his Sunday Rumbles. He don't really make them. You know, he don't really make them private after he does them. And so, but yeah, I know I was watching it earlier. I'm surprised I don't even have it up here because I was just recently listening to it. And see, yeah, no, it's just not. He just took it down. I'm gonna have to email him and ask him, can he let me listen to it? Because, yeah, that's what the topic they were talking about that, and of course, you know, Edine Cole gave him the runaround that didn't make sense, and he ultimately just said because faith without works is dead, and God isn't a genie or something. It's like I notice whenever I just noticed that whenever they can't answer a question, it always goes back to God is not a genie. And to me, that's just ridiculous. It's like because that's a valid question. If you feel like it only takes a mustard seed of faith to move a mountain, then surely with these millions of Black Christians who have been trying for years and years to pray white supremacy away, there should be no white supremacy.
Absolutely.
Jack Jet, he basically said because faith without works is dead, implying that Black people are just not doing anything. But O'Shea asked him how come the Christians haven't been able to speak away white supremacy with their mustard seed of faith. But it's just it's just really crazy. I think it's really crazy the way they act. But I wish I would know what went on because I wanted to play that part back so you guys can hear how O'Shea said it because it's like don't ever ask that question that casually when you know that's funny. It's like you know that that's a funny question for you to ask that. I was dying to ask it too. Like, what about this white supremacy? And then he asked him, you know, how has Christianity benefited Black people? And he went into talking about, oh, God blessed him with money and God gave him the strength to do this. But it's like, there's no tangible evidence that God did that and you didn't. Because you did that. How did God do it? When like he showed his Rolex watch.
They would just say pray harder. They would just say pray harder.
Pray hard. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, how come like when you talk to these Christian people, their success is only routed in money, but biblically, like spiritual, And those fucking lives. Like if you like read some of their stories and stuff like that, the biblical route to prosperity was the one. So not necessarily the people weren't, they troubled lives, but these people, like, they can show their quote unquote lore is their material things.
But the funny thing is according to that same religion that they're starting to quote, God is supposed to be against wealth and riches. So how would that be? How would you even use that as an example of something God gave you? When I thought he said a camel had a better chance of getting through the eye of a needle than a rich man. So why would he help you get money and wealth and riches that he doesn't even, this is going to stop you from getting into heaven? That doesn't even make sense, because they do. Whenever they're talking about it, it's either in the form of some kind of inspiration, hope, or they'll be like, oh, well, God help me get this contract. Well, didn't you go out and actively pursue the contract?
Right.
Or the good one, God shall make thy enemy thy footstool, and we've been their footstool for over 400 plus years.
Or some of them would say, no weapon formed against them shall prosper.
I was about to say that, Sid. Yeah.
But what about how, the whole thing, Jacob, Esau, and what is what's his name right now? But y'all know who I'm talking about. The other wife of Abraham, his Hagar, the handmaiden son. That is supposed to be the Arab, right? When they talk about the blessings, because basically he stole Jacob, which is supposed to be black folks or whatever. He stole the blessings, tricked the father into giving him the blessings, right? And so we're supposed to be the seed of Jacob. The blessing is supposed to be the other one. He was too, but we're supposed to get the first fruits because we're the special, children of Israel, black people. But peep this. Look at blessings. Damn, why can't I think of his name? Let me Google it because it's gonna get on my nerves. What was? But he's representative of Hagar's son. What is her name? Ishmael. Yeah. So Ishmael is representative of the Arabs. So now when you think about the blessings that was supposed to be given to the children of Israel through the seed of Jacob, which would have been representative of black people, the blessings were to have their own nation, like wealth beyond measure, just all this good shit. And when you really think about it, shit, it's not white people, it's the Arab. No, in context of that particular story, it's the Arab. Like if you do the history, the Arab would be representative of who Ishmael was, but the firstborn blessing to the seed of Jacob, which is supposed to be us. But the Arab is the one that has like the beautiful cities and the oil, the all of this rich land and all this kind of stuff. It's like it's bad, and I don't understand why they don't recognize that. It's just weird to me.
They recognize it, they just don't want to acknowledge it. That's the point. Like, that all that stuff in that book, it sounds like wishful thinking for black folks, but the people who are actually preaching to them or actually beating them into submission to accept are the ones who actually have those things. He's like, yeah, keep wishing, Negro. Keep wishing you get these things while we have it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'd be really mad if my God wanted me to be a servant to every nation.
Yeah, I would have a problem with that too. And the fact that Black people are so accepting of that is the biggest problem. That they will say that and accept it.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. I don't know about y'all. I don't know.
Yeah, that was my whole thing. It's like, why is it like even with the Hebrew Israelites when they say, "Oh, we're just in the punishment phase right now"? It's like, well, you've been in the punishment phase for a very long time. So it's like, I mean, why is it acceptable to believe that your God is just putting you in a perpetual state of punishment and correction, or whatever that may be? Like, I never understood that though.
That should have wore off a long time ago, man. I mean, you should have known after slavery and all that shit. Should have did some more digging and realized that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because
but they
you
don't.
had to find your own way for that. Yeah, so sister, sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say, but they don't really, they don't see it the way they're not thinking logically, and it's just really weird. It's really weird, and especially when you get into the discussion of can you be woke in a Christian? I just don't believe. I just don't believe that you can be.
Well, I mean, I think I think the fact that they believe that God is or Jesus Christ was black, that somehow is like an equalizer to the problem. And it's like it makes it kind of worse. He's black and he's putting you through this shit. God damn, is he a coon?
All right.
Shit.
Yeah, they think that it's just weird. I don't get the mentality, but it is their mentality. I definitely
Yeah, I
don't
don't
get
get
it.
it either.
Bree Bree.
But
I need to get off of here and go to sleep because that's why I'm so goofy because I'm tired.
I was just gonna say you
I
sleepy
gotta work in the morning.
because you do get goofy and get the giggles right before you get sleepy.
Yeah, it's crazy. The stuff is really not that funny, but it'd be literally hilarious to me. I'm just like, this is just way too funny. And it's like, but it's really not though. But I get like that when my brain is scattered and it's like, can you go to sleep already?
All right.
Hmm, I need to get off of here. But I'm definitely doing some commentary on this Moorish video, that's for sure. But they I'm gonna ask O'Shea to send me that video. Because I want to see that. I wonder what happened. Because even usually if he shuts it down, he doesn't he doesn't make it private.
Yeah, it must have really went down. I'm gonna watch. He said something. His recap about the jealous black man. So we'll see.
Oh,
But
I'll listen to
I'm gonna
that
get off
while I
here.
clean my room real quick because I
It
can't
was
go to.
nice meeting
Yeah, Leo B, and you can come up anytime you want to. Like you don't have to. We just kind of chill over here. Nobody. It's nothing. You see, we just act a fool. You see, we
Right.
do. All we just do is we just act
Oh,
crazy.
Sen. Hey,
I'm
Sen.
goofy though.
Yeah.
Hey, Sen. My girl just got her shirt, so I'm gonna send you a pic of me and her in that
Yeah,
shirt,
because
bro.
I want to see how it looked. Mine, I didn't know that they run. I feel like in the type that mine got, it runs too small, so I actually can't wear mine. I can't fit it. And since I want to take it back, I'm probably going to give it to one of my sisters when I go out to Seattle and get a different one.
Yeah. So
Because it's
so
too
look
little.
so look out for that email tomorrow noonish. Okay.
Okay, because I'm about
Yeah.
to clean this room, listen to a little bit of Eating Coal, and then while I'm cleaning the room, and then go to sleep because I can't. I done tore my room apart doing laundry and stuff. I haven't fixed it yet, and I need
All
to.
right. I'm about to play Call of Duty, so I'll catch you guys. Well, I've been playing it
You've been
actually the
playing
whole
Call
entire
of
time.
Duty.
So I've been playing Call of Duty the whole
All
entire
right.
time. All right, sisters,
Night, yeah.
brother.
All right, bye.
All right, brother. Good night.
Have a good night.
And thanks, you guys. We'll do this again, and this time I'll post something for the patrons to determine the topic that we do. But thanks for tuning in and for dealing with my giggles. And I'll see you guys next time.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.